Hello everyone, welcome to back my channel. I hope everyone is having a wonderful day. Before starting the video, please go ahead and hit the subscribe button and give this video a thumbs up. WWE has huge plans for Roman Reigns at Clash in Paris 2025, as there has been a big change made. The new report has also revealed what WWE thinks about a potential Reigns and Seth Rollins clash down the line. On the latest episode of WrestleVotes Radio on WrestleBinge, Joey Votes and TC revealed that the attack on Roman Reigns on the Raw after SummerSlam 2025 was not a write-off. Instead, they revealed that Reigns is expected to be a part of Clash in Paris 2025, but not in a singles match. This means that he is once again expected to compete in a tag team match. As for a singles match between Roman Reigns and Seth Rollins, that is something that WWE reportedly intends to have down the line in a huge premium live event. Tensions were high after Raw went off the air. Due to CM Punk interfering with LA Knight's World Championship match, the megastar was furious, and a confrontation momentarily happened, but Punk was too focused on getting revenge against Seth Rollins. But it wasn't just CM Punk's altercation with LA Knight that happened after Raw went off the air. CM Punk and Roman Reigns would pick up where they left off when they last clashed at WrestleMania 41. Punk accused Reigns of not showing up on time, making a passive-aggressive remark. The OTC hit back with some furious words as well, calling Punk an old asterisk. One thing is for sure, as the next episode of Raw approaches, there will be no love to share between the three men who are targeting Seth Rollins. It's interesting when looking at the interpersonal dynamics of their characters. LA Knight and CM Punk's tensions were teased early on in late June before the megastars' match at Saturday night's main event. It escalated on the latest episode of Raw, and Punk costing LA Knight a potential world title win won't go down well. CM Punk's beef with the OTC is also something that will be picked right back up. As for Reigns and LA Knight, they had a rivalry in late 2023. And the bloodline cost Knight the match, leading to the continuation of the legendary, undisputed Universal Championship reign of the Tribal Chief. It's going to be interesting to see how it all plays out in the coming 2 months. In a monumental shift that has sent shockwaves across the WWE universe, WWE's creative direction for Roman Reigns at Clash at the Castle Paris has reportedly undergone a significant transformation. With the event poised to be one of the most anticipated international premium live events in recent history, sources close to WWE's inner circle have exclusively revealed that major changes have been made regarding Reigns' role, changes that could reshape the main event picture and set in motion a dramatic new chapter in the saga of the Tribal Chief. Roman Reigns has been absent from WWE television since his emotional and symbolic loss at WrestleMania 41, where he was dethroned in a brutal, chaotic Bloodline Rules match by Cody Rhodes. That loss marked the end of one of the longest championship reigns in modern history. Since then, the WWE Universe has been speculating endlessly about when and how the former undisputed WWE Universal Champion would return. It now appears the wait is almost over. Exclusive backstage reports suggest that WWE officials initially intended for Roman Reigns to return on the SmackDown before Clash in Paris in a surprise segment to confront Solo Sikoa, who has assumed a self-proclaimed leadership role within the Bloodline. However, according to internal creative updates, that plan has been dramatically altered. WWE is reportedly scrapping the idea of Reigns' return as a mere surprise appearance, and is now preparing for a blockbuster return angle that will see him headline the event itself. The change was reportedly driven by 2 major factors: fan anticipation and mounting internal pressure to boost ticket sales and viewership metrics for Clash in Paris, which is expected to be a record-breaking event in terms of global reach. WWE President Nick Khan and Chief Content Officer Triple H are said to be heavily involved in the creative overhaul, with both executives pushing for Reigns to reclaim his spotlight in a high-stakes scenario that could potentially fracture the Bloodline forever. A WWE insider confirmed that Roman Reigns is now penciled in to main event Clash in Paris in what is being described as a Bloodline civil war on European soil. While the opponent has not yet been officially revealed, all signs point to Solo Sikoa being Reigns' adversary, a shocking development given their history of alliance. Sources indicate that the plan calls for Reigns to return with a new mission, not to reclaim gold, but to reclaim honor, respect, and leadership from the rogue version of the bloodline that has evolved under Solo's increasingly unhinged rule. Solo Sikoa has taken a much darker turn in recent months, especially after bringing in Jacob Fatu, Tom DeLoa, and Tama Tonga to form a more ruthless and chaotic faction. He has referred to himself as the head of the table in Reigns' absence, and has even gone so far as to claim that Reigns will not be welcomed back into the family unless he bends the knee. These comments have reportedly infuriated Reigns, and according to those close to the creative process, Roman will return with vengeance on his mind. Additionally, the storyline has been carefully crafted to blur the lines between fiction and reality. WWE Creative is said to be working on deeply personal promos that will delve into real-life family dynamics, legacy, betrayal, and power. This direction is reportedly inspired by the critical success of last year's Tribal Courtroom segment on SmackDown, and WWE wants to capture that same emotional depth on a grander stage. The plan is for the story to climax in Paris, with Roman Reigns not just battling Solo Sikoa in a physical match, but symbolically fighting for the soul of the bloodline. As for the match itself, sources suggest that WWE is considering a never-before-seen stipulation that could involve elements of an OI family tradition. One creative pitch being seriously discussed is a Samoan legacy match, which would involve rules voted on by WWE legends including Rikishi, the Wild Samoans, and even The Rock, if his schedule allows him to participate in a pre-taped segment or live appearance. The winner of this match would be officially recognized by WWE and the NOI family as the true head of the table. There is also speculation that a family elder or enforcer, possibly a returning Jimmy Uso, will be involved in the storyline. Jimmy, who was last seen exiting the bloodline scene after a brutal beatdown from Solo and his new allies, has reportedly been kept off TV intentionally to build suspense for his eventual return. Some believe he could play a pivotal role in Paris by either siding with his twin brother Jey Uso, who is currently focused on the World Heavyweight Championship, or shocking the world by aligning with Reigns once again. Behind the scenes, Roman Reigns has reportedly been working closely with WWE's top writers and producers to ensure the storyline feels authentic. Unlike his previous title reign where he wielded absolute power, sources say Reigns is now embracing a more nuanced character arc, one that shows vulnerability, emotional struggle, and a desire for redemption. The plan is for Reigns to slowly transition from the cold, calculating tribal chief into a more layered, conflicted leader torn between pride and family. Furthermore, WWE has high hopes that this feud between Roman Reigns and Solo Sikoa could carry over to Survivor Series or even Royal Rumble 2026, with potential involvement from The Rock still not ruled out. A returning Dwayne Johnson, who famously faced Reigns at WrestleMania 40, could serve as a final mediator or participant in a massive bloodline versus bloodline showdown down the line. While nothing is confirmed on that front, Creative is reportedly keeping the door open for a future Rock appearance, especially if the storyline continues to gain momentum. Interestingly, the decision to feature Roman Reigns in the main event at Clash in Paris also reflects WWE's growing commitment to its international markets. With SmackDown's ratings surging in Europe and Clash at the Castle already breaking pre-sold ticket records, WWE leadership believes a Roman Reigns-centered storyline could elevate the event into a historic milestone. Paris is being treated as more than just another PLD. It's a statement of WWE's global expansion, and Reigns is seen as the ideal face to lead that charge. Marketing materials for the Paris event are already being updated to include Roman Reigns' silhouette and signature tribal graphics, suggesting that WWE is fully committed to promoting his return as the emotional centerpiece of the night. Merchandise plans, including exclusive Roman Reigns tribal redemption apparel, are also in development, and WWE is expected to launch a mini-documentary series chronicling his journey back to the ring. WWE superstars have begun reacting to the news behind the scenes, with several voicing their excitement over Reigns' impending return. Uso, during a backstage interview, simply said, "Paris is about to witness the real fight for the table." Cody Rhodes, when asked about Reigns possibly reclaiming a top spot, responded with grace, stating Roman's story isn't done, just like mine isn't. But I hope he knows that legacy means more than domination. Meanwhile, Solo Sikoa continues to double down on his new persona. At a recent live event, he addressed the crowd, stating, "There's no room for weakness in the bloodline anymore. Reigns had his time. It's over." This statement drew a mix of boos and cheers, showcasing the divide among fans over whether they're ready to welcome Reigns back or ready to embrace Solo as the future. With so much at stake, WWE appears to be pulling out all the stops to ensure Roman Reigns' return is nothing short of epic. Whether it leads to a reunion, a betrayal, or the destruction of the bloodline as we know it, one thing is clear: the road to Clash at the Castle. Paris just got a lot more unpredictable. For Roman Reigns, it's not about reclaiming titles. It's about reclaiming legacy. And for Solo Sikoa, it's about proving that he no longer stands in anyone's shadow, not even that of the tribal chief. As Clash in Paris draws near, the world waits to see how this bloodline civil war unfolds on one of wrestling's grandest stages. Will Roman Reigns walk back into the fire and emerge stronger than ever? Or will Solo Sikoa solidify his reign by taking down the very man who made the bloodline iconic? Only time will tell, but one thing is for sure: the stakes have never been higher. Thanks for watching this video, and please subscribe our WWE official YouTube channel for more update news.